What's going on, y'all? Charles here from the Traders Corner. I'm going to be doing a quick trade review, so let's get into it. So, like I mentioned, my name is Charles Rice, and this is the Traders Corner. If you're new to the channel, please take some time to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Today, just going to be doing a quick trade review on just 3 trades that I took this week. I actually took 6 trades, but I just want this video to be quick and efficient and still provide you all value, right? Trying to provide you the most efficient value possible. Now, took 5 trades on Aussie USD, 1 trade on Pound USD. Had that flipped in the podcast that I did where I spoke about this trading week as well. But took, like I said, 5 trades on Aussie USD, 1 trade on Pound USD. I'm going to show you 2 trades on Aussie USD, 1 trade on Pound USD. And then from that, I'm going to be showing you basically the first trade that I took this week and then the last 2 trades that I took this week, as I feel like that will give the best, I guess you would say, example of the value I'm trying to provide and kind of the lesson that I learned from this week of trading. So other than that, besides all that, let's just get into this video and get into the review. So first and foremost, we'll look at the first trade that I was in this week. So we got entered here, right? So we pushed down and we got our entry here, right? Stop loss above here, right? And on this trade, we were shooting for 1.5 to 1.6. I put on 1.6, right? And so we got that entry. What was that? I think that was actually the previous week. No, yeah, that was the previous week. Yeah. So it was actually Friday afternoon is when I put the entry on, right? And we got entered in. Obviously, it went through to Sunday, right? But I just counted it as this week's trading. Right. So the reason why I counted it as this week's trading is it's all about when I put my entry on Friday. If I put my entry on Friday on like basically the afternoon, that's basically the previous week's trading finishing out and the new week getting its start, right? And then it will finish getting its start on Sunday is how I see it. If you disagree with that, it's not really up to me, up to you. I don't really care. But regardless, we got that entry here, and you can see that we took that win here for 1.6. Now, I took an entry here as well, right there, right? And then another entry later on as well. But I want to get to Friday in terms of our calendar and our trades. So just confirm what day Friday was. Yep, that's the 2nd. So we're going to get to Friday in terms of our trades, right? So we're getting there now. And you can see that with this, as we approach Friday, if we go back out to the daily and we take it back to the first trade that we took on that Friday going into Sunday, that Friday afternoon going into Sunday, right? If we're looking at the daily, you can see that we've pushed down and we got a bit of a retracement, right? And where are we looking to go? That next support and resistance line down here, acting as a magnet, basically, right? So that's where we're looking to go. And you can see that we got a push down, and we got a retracement, and we got entered as that retracement was coming to an end, right? That upwards retracement was coming to an end, right? And so again, we got entered there, stops where they were, took that target there at 1.6. And so again, we're going back out to Friday now, right? The next Friday. Oop, went a little bit fast. Sorry about that. So this next Friday. Now, first things first, I got in a little early here. I kind of jumped the gun. I'm not really going to talk about why it was early because I would kind of get too deep into my rules, but that's the first thing that I noticed was I kind of jumped in too early. Now, this might have been hubris in terms of this week. I took 4 wins on Aussie USD, so it might have been hubris from that. Or The other thing that I really liked about this week as well is I was very mechanical and just methodical about my entries. Like I was just showing up and I was saying, okay, where am I looking for us to push down? Where am I looking for us to pull back to? That type of thing. And it was just very, not even really thinking about it. Okay, I took profit. Cool. Let me go in and see if there's going to be another opportunity presenting itself. And I was just doing that and kind of just keeping with that. And so maybe it was hubris in that I was saying to myself, oh, I've been very good about following my rules. I don't really have to slow down and really like make sure. But regardless, I got in a bit early, but it is what it is, right? And on top of that, not only did I get in a little bit early, but even before I got entered in, I had a sneaking suspicion that this one wasn't as high probability as the one we took from up here, literally just because we had already moved so far, right? In terms of that, if you remember that first support and resistance line that I was looking at in terms of us moving down to, right? And so not only did I get entered in a little bit early, right? But my take profit wasn't there. It was, sorry about this. So take profit was lower than that. Okay. Got that entry. My take profit was just here, just beyond that line. You can see we got close, just didn't tag it, and we kind of just turned around. That's trading. It is what it is. It would have been nice to finish it out, just taking win after win after win, but you can't expect that to happen all the time, right? So you can see, let me see, trying to see how many pips you missed it, right? So let me see. I'm trying to see here, here, yeah. So it wasn't a crazy amount of pips that I missed it by. I think it was just 2, yeah, in total. But I mean, it is what it is. It's not that serious. Then pound USD took a loss on pretty much the same setup. Only thing about this one is I did actually follow my rules on this one. But in the same sense, we were looking for us to pull down to this area around here, right? And get my entry here, right? Again, looking for us to pull just right there, right into this area, and we confirm that that's where we were looking. Let's see real quick. So we're in here. Yep. So we've been looking for us to pull down to that area. Okay, stops above here, as they are. So we're looking for about 1.35. And yeah, just quick stop out. But again, it was much the same in terms of Aussie USD, in terms of we had already moved a lot of the way in terms of what we were looking at. And we were really just looking to finish off that move. There are times when you finish off that move and it'll just move completely past it, retrace back, and then, continue. And there are times when it'll do exactly like it did me this week, and finish off the week by just retracing, going up higher, right? But regardless, my bias is likely going to stay the same going into next week in terms of looking for pound USD and Aussie USD to move lower. But we will see what we will see, right? But the main thing I want you to take away from this week's review is, if you have a longer term target that you're looking for us to run to, or looking for price to run to, if you get close, as you get closer and closer to that target, right? Let's say, you're trying to trade to support from resistance. As you get closer and closer to support, it becomes those trades that you try to take at support, at or near support, become less and less probable. And, that only makes sense, right? Like it's easier for people to, you have higher quality shorts the farther away you are from support, right? And you have higher quality longs the farther away you are from resistance is the simplest way that I'll put it. So other than that, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it provided some value to you, and please join us again next time. Thank you.